I think this is really important. And for us, in my experience, it starts with the development of the local strategy, the in-country strategy. And, what I always say is we're going to adapt, or we're going to adopt and adapt the manufacturer's strategy for the local market. So having a great understanding of what the manufacturer is trying to achieve from a global marketing strategy perspective, and then we take that and adapt it to the local conditions. And that becomes the basis of, what we're going to refer back to during our quarterly business reviews. Okay, we said this was the strategy. We said these are the tactics and the activities that we're going to undertake in order to achieve the strategy. How are we doing? Do we need to make a mid-year adjustment to the strategy because it's not working? Do we need to do more of something, right? And in our experience, again, there's a multitude of ways to make sure that you guys are aligned. You're aligned with between the distributor and the manufacturer. So, some of the things that we would do is encourage co-travel and have representatives from the manufacturer come up into Canada and spend some time in the field, going to see customers, making sure that's happening, doing webinars for customers, and in order to, maybe get at a pain point and learn a little bit more about what customers are feeling from the product's perspective. That's important. And those all just help kind of make sure that the manufacturer also can see that we're working as we're representing them, right? And that's the key to it. They just want to see that you're putting the effort in that you said you would put in, and that's part of the developing that relationship and that trusting relationship.
The first and most vital piece of information I would give is that you need to remember the distributor is a business in its own right. And I've worked in places where people see distributors as an extension of their own sales team, and that I think is the wrong way to approach it, because realistically this is a person that knows the market so much better than you, and you're going to serve two purposes when you work with them, because they're going to be your eyes and ears in the market, and they're going to sell your product in the market, and probably much better than you could have when you don't have a direct sales team, if you were just trying to sell direct to market yourself. So how I look at it is it is a collaboration between two companies, and there's a kind of mutual business growth and mutual understanding of where you both want to be in year 1, year 2, and so on and so forth. So we offer market visits, which if Vince has said is really important. For a new distributor, for example, I would go out and train the distributor in market with their sales team, with their marketing team, things like that. And I would take all of our marketing tools, materials, sales tools, sales presentations, anything that realistically can help them. And so what I like to feel at the end of a training session is that they can sell, the salespeople in the distributor's company could sell our product as well as our own sales team could. And then time permitting, you would normally add on a customer visit with that to show to the customers and end users that there's a collaboration between the distributor and the supplier, and they can see that we're very invested in this person, and it's not just a sale with no after sale. We're invested in this company, we're invested in this market, and that we have a very good working relationship. And then also alongside that, I would work on their projects with them and the likes of tenders. I think we mentioned earlier, if you have to give a little bit of a discount on prices for tenders, again, it shows that you are willing to work with that partner in the market. But then on top of that, if they have projects or if they have something that they want to execute themselves, they have an idea of something that works very well in their market. For example, we do things called a lunch and learn, where you would set up in a room in a hospital, and the nurses and surgeons and stuff would come in and view the product, and we would do a presentation on the product and have a Q&A after it. We bring in some lunch because everybody likes a little bit of food, and we find that really works well in some markets, and then other markets have their own ideas. So realistically, it does boil down to understanding that you're working with a company who's very eager to sell your product, and you both put your own collaborations forward and move on from there.